I've been drinking water for some time, picking up the parts of all my life. Didn't get to solve it this time. How am I to break apart? Don't tell me why we can't collide. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Don't you feel it? Don't you feel it? On the break of dawn, I'll follow you to carry on. On the break of dawn, I'll follow you to carry on. I've been seeing fathers in dark skies, bringing me for fire, not for time. Follow my heart, and I show you how I play my part. Ghosts in the night don't justify the love we lost, the love we hide. Don't you feel it? Don't you feel it? On the break of dawn, I follow you to carry on. On the break of dawn, I'll follow you to carry on.
Morning everyone, welcome to TeamODZ Live. We're doing a bit of event talk. It's here, so I think we'll ride with for a bit. Greg's joined us. Hey there, Katie. Hey, thanks, Graham. How the ribs doing, Graham? Hey there, Owen. Thanks, Graham. No, it's not the Alpine, Owen. So, Nufo was here already, so joined him. It was a bit rainy for Silverstone yesterday, wasn't it, Owen? Well, so we go up on the ethos then, Owen, and down on either handbike or TT. Oh, actually, down on the handbike. I don't know. I mean, I'd work on the Zwift TT bike first of all, I guess, and go uphill on that, and then come down on the handbike. And then once you got that maxed out, then switch to the ethos. Depends what you're trying to do. If you want to unlock the upgrades on the Tron bike, then yeah, I'd nice. I haven't been up to the radio tower in ages.
I hear it still looks the same.
I've been up the radio tower. I did that last week. And I'm probably going to be going up it again. I know, and well, I haven't finished the SL8, so but I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, that's what I'll be descending on. So we'll go up on a bike that needs climbing. I'm on the ethos right now, and then I'll switch at the top and come down on the SL8.
You're probably the only one who ever upgraded the handbike.
I've maxed that out. The WTRL enabled upgrades for the TTT last Thursday, Greg.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. So I had been riding. Yeah. So I had been riding the Espada. I really like that on the TTTs. But seeing as I haven't done any upgrades on that, and my Cadex is maxed out, I rode the Cadex on Thursday.
Sure.
Time my meeting is, I think I've got about an hour. Yeah. There wouldn't be an awful lot happening on Friday, and that was Independence Day. I think it'd be open for medical emergencies, but not for appointments. I don't know. friend of mine shared a thing on Facebook the other day. It said, you know you went the right place for fireworks when the guy running the stall gives you a high 4.
Well, that went a lot better than I thought it would. I was so tired when I got on the bike.
Oh, appreciate the help up over half of the line. Did you get to the top?
No, I never been on the top actually, only in real life. I only go to Chile, so 6 kilometers before the top. So that's why it's, on a good day it's an hour, today it's an hour and 5, so I think that's, because I'm standing up the whole way, that's enough for me.
Yeah.
I climbed all the way to the top.
Philosophy is to keep my stand climbing up to par, because it's so flat here that I don't do anything, and then bam, I find myself in the Alps. So
Yeah.
this year I'm gonna try to be a little bit prepared for that.
It's quite ironic, really. I'm a climber and I'm in the flattest part of Wisconsin as well. You were going to say something, Greg?
Oh, that's good. I just said I've only been to top once.
Oh, okay.
And I won't be making an appearance today because I don't have enough time to make it all the way to the top.
Oh, okay. Well, when you're done, Greg, switch to a bike that needs or you're on a bike that needs distance. Just do a U-turn and coast to the bottom. Get some extra pace.
No, I'll definitely take advantage of Ufer's hard work for us.
Yes, thank you, Ufer.
Well, it was only in the beginning that worked, wasn't it?
No, I'd say put about 60%.
I'm gonna change the Garmin to outside configuration and then hope this rainy weather stops tomorrow. The crazy thing is that it's cooled down, so we have like 72 now, but it's just 200% humidity, so it still feels kind of warm.
Yeah, same here.
And next Sunday it's gonna be like in the 90s again. But to some extent I actually enjoy it. I mean, last Tuesday was too warm here, but it's still kind of okay. Yeah, the body just needs to adjust. That's the problem. I think the next one is not going to be as bad as the first heat one.
Yeah, we had some storms roll through on Saturday, Owen.
Okay, I'm gonna shower and then I'm gonna watch the Tour de France. I must have put weather today as well because the sun is shining here. It's only raining in the morning. Have a nice time, guys.
Sounds good. All right, cheers, Ufa.
It's supposed to be a high of 89, low of 72 in Kihei.
Wow.
Most every day is either mid 80s to low 70s. Doesn't really change.
Did you hear the guy that invented the heat index died last week? He was 88, but felt like 107. They don't get any better.
They never do.
Hey there, Aggie. How do you, lad? Well, Aggie, there was no commentary on the Friday ebb last Friday. I didn't have any of the usual suspects with me, so I ended up racing it myself. And I took the win right at the line.
Nice.
Yeah. One guy went off the front, and I'm trying to decide, do I chase him? Do I stay with the pack? Do I chase him? Do I stay with the pack? I stayed with the pack and thinking he's not going to hang out there. You can't hold that. And I caught him right at the line. It wasn't much of a sprint, Katie, if I'm honest. I don't think I went over 7.5 watts a kilo. It was all I had. Oh wow, Aggie.
Oh.
Well, I hope it doesn't get any closer to you.
I just got 250 XP for my level 100. Next roll.
Nice. It'd be nice if I could make it back to 40 million drops before I have to buy the next upgrade. I don't think I will though. 900,000 to go.
Yeah, I'm at 39.5. And I've got, I think the last tarmac upgrade's about 175k away.
Yeah. $39,131,000. It was just above 40 million, but I went and bought the 2 new DT Swiss wheel sets.
I haven't bought either of those yet.
There's so the 65 is good all rounder, and the 85 disc is the one for TTTs.
Yeah.
You know, you come around this corner and you see that tower at the top and you're thinking, yeah, I'm almost there. And you're still another 20 minutes away yet.
we still have 5.5K.
Yeah. Looking at the mini map, not quite halfway from where I started now. Oh.
Where I hopped on, I think there's about 8K to the finish.
Yeah. Well, when you descend, you'll get a little bit more distance if you turn right
Oh yeah.
and go down the Petit KOM rather than straight towards the Marina Sprint. Yeah, it's a little bit more distance, Owen, because it zigs and zags so much as it descends. Once you get to the bottom there, we haven't really done anything scientific, but whether you turn left or right doesn't matter too much. Guess we're not close enough yet, but I'm surprised we haven't seen random people teleporting to us. Yeah, that used to happen with coffee stops, Aggie. So we had over 600 kilometers an hour with two of us taking a coffee stop on each other at the same time when the coffee stops were first introduced. Rumour has it that they've nixed that now, and you can't get over 60k an hour. Yeah, we used to do it every day, Aggie. You know, we do a workout and then do Zwift Zoomies, what we call them. Both deliberately take a coffee stop at the same time. If you went through a sprint, you get the cone of shame. So, we might have it saved out on the channel. If you have a look through clips, you might find a clip of Jerry and I doing that. I remember we got the sprint after the S's. You know, that's normally a roughly 10 seconds sprint. We did that in 2 seconds. Now we're about halfway from where I started.
Yeah.
Aggie.
Give me my jersey.
No, wrong one.
I have a question.
Aggie has a question. I guess I should read my my labels so I play the right sound.
I have a question.
You'd think they would, Aggie. Certainly would, wouldn't you? But I don't think they cater and test for well, those that think outside the box sometimes. I mean, I remember how that started. Jerry and I were on a workout one morning, finished our workouts, and I said to Jerry, "Wonder what happens if we both take a coffee stop together." No, I haven't, Owen. So yeah, we tried the coffee stop together, and we flew. Yeah. I chatted with him some over the weekend. Told him I kept his place warm at the front of the ebb leaderboard. I'll pass the message on, Katie. Nice catch, Greg.
A few more minutes.
Well, Katie, Owen, at the point that Greg turns around, might be worth you teleporting to him for a bit, for a descent, and then coming back to me. Cheers, Mark. So, we've got a live trap in the backyard. Quite a big one. Last year we caught a groundhog. Relocated that. We've had a few rabbits and a possum. And today, for the first time, a rat.
Hope you didn't rehome that.
No, I think it's going to have a date with a BB.
Yeah. All right. I'm turning around.
All right.
Have a good rest of the climb.
Thank you, Greg. Yeah.
Well, I guess I still get to talk to you even though I'm turning around, huh? Oh. So Lisa's never flown first class before, so I got his first class on the way over to Maui.
Nice.
Kids are not flying first class.
That's the way to do it.
I did upgrade them to, I think it's Premium Plus.
Yeah.
So they're still get a bigger, leg room and
Yeah.
the benefit of that. So they're not getting thrown all the way back in the back of the plane, which was tempting. But I was nice.
Yeah. I remember when I was dating Yolanda, she used to live in California. And of course I was in the UK. I had a short haul flight from Manchester to Heathrow and then long haul Heathrow to Los Angeles. And when I was studying for Microsoft NT4 MCSE at the time, and so I wanted to be able to study on the flight, long flight, so I asked for a aisle seat on the long haul and a window seat on the short haul, and asked if there was any way I could get an exit aisle on the flight to Los Angeles. And she said, "Oh, well, it's fairly full, but just a minute." Tappity tap on the keyboard. She said, "I just upgraded you, so I got to go upstairs on the 747." And
Nice.
asked the same question on the way back, and they said, "Oh, you can ask at the gate, maybe see what they've got." So I'm thinking, okay, well, it's an overnight flight. I'm probably just going to sleep anyway. So anyway, there's a problem with my ticket, and it wouldn't let me through the gate. So they were checking everybody else on, and I had 2 carry-ons. And I'm thinking I'm going to have these things around my ankles. There's not going to be any overhead bin space left. Anyway, he looks at my tickets. I can see the problem. He says, "Oh, by the way, I've just upgraded you. I got to go upstairs in the 747 coming back as well." So that was both ways I got upgraded.
Nice. Lisa just walked by and said, "We're not fighting for overhead space on any flights. We're not flying first class on the way back, but we're still in." Alaska has, I think it's premium, that's what they call it.
Yeah.
So you're still up. You still get the more leg room, and you're you board right after first class.
Yeah. Hey there, Tacticola. Coming in on YouTube. Good morning. Welcome to TeamODZ Live. We're about 2 kilometers from the 2.3 kilometers from the top of Ventop here.
Katie jumped on my wheel to
Yeah,
explore the benefits on the way down also.
yeah, I heard.
And I just had the 100-kilometer thing come up for so the SLA's max.
Nice,
So
nice work. I'm gonna my next upgrade on the SLA will get me to level 3. I'm behind on that. I'm working on other things, I guess.
This is the last one. You have to have 3 upgraded before it opens up the.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I have. I know of the specialized TT bike.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have the Verge done. I was working on that one.
Yeah, I've got. I could buy the Project 74 now. I haven't done because I'm saving my drops for other stuff. It's there if I feel the need.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if I'll go get the Project 74 or not, because I think
Yeah,
once I get the tarmac upgraded, I'll start working on Zwift bikes.
yeah. Well, I got the Espada because I wanted to see how that worked on TTTs, and I like it. It's not supposed to be as quick as others, but heck, if I'm up for a pull, it just pops me out at the front of the pack if I'm not careful.
Huh.
And I'm not trying to do that. I found it fairly easy, if I really wanted to pull away from the team. So it's, I don't know, works for me.
It's all in your head, Andy. It's because it's so cool. Well, I got to go into work and sit on a hiring panel for a bailiff I'm trying to hire. And then try to get a couple other small things wrapped up so I don't have to deal with them on vacation. And then I'm going to leave about 12:30.
Wow, that sounds like a plan. Yeah, my flight to Kentucky on Sunday leaves at 5:30 in the morning, so I'm going to be asking really nicely for a spousal taxi.
Yeah, because we've got Haley, our daughter. She's bringing her best friend with her, so there's 5 of us. So my in-laws are gonna follow us out to the airport and drive my truck back home for us.
Yeah. How far is the airport from you?
20 minutes.
Okay, yeah. My
It's
regional
not bad.
airport isn't that far.
We're Eugene's probably the second largest airport in Oregon, but I mean we don't have large cities. We've got Portland is the international airport, and then Eugene's got flights. They go direct to Seattle, Portland, LA, San Diego, Phoenix, Denver, Vegas. So the airport's growing. They're slated, well, they were until all this stuff started happening with federal money. They were slated to do a pretty big expansion project in 27 and double the terminal size.
Uh-huh.
So, but I don't know what's going to happen. Oregon being the blue state that we are. Whether or not we'll be able to get the federal money or not.
My
And that one, I supervise the officers out of the airport. That's one of my teams.
yeah.
So that's what I'm paying attention to, because if it doubles in size, then I'm going to have to, part of that whole project is going to be increasing our police size out there.
Yeah. Hey, they're actually boring. No, not on. Well, so it can, but it depends on what you're using to ride. So, actually, Boring's asked, does the game add resistance to your actual pedals when climbing? So most people use smart trainers, and they do. But it really doesn't matter whether they do or not, because in real life, when you ride up a climb, what do? You shift gears so that you can still turn the pedals, make it easier for yourself.
Well,
So-
the other thing about Zwift is you have the resistance scale. So, like, I have mine turned down to about half. So if it shows a 10% climb, it only simulates a 5%.
Right, but
And then
my
you don't have to
my
shift
point
it.
my point was that where I was going was that, you know, if you and I were to ride side by side, I'd still have to do the watts per kilo to keep up with you. I'd still have to do the power to keep up with you, even though I don't have resistance that changes. So I'm riding on rollers. Actually boring. Made them myself. How many years ago? 8 years ago. So they're drums, 3 drums, 1 under the front wheel, 2 under the rear wheel. They're 18 inches wide. You set the bike on top and ride. The front drum's linked to the rear drums, so the front drum turns around, so you can still steer and position yourself on the drums. But if I want more resistance, I just have to shift up my gears. My rollers do offer up resistance. You just got to spin the drums faster to get more resistance. It's progressive. Katie says, thanks, Greg, for letting her get to stage 2 in the SLA upgrade.
But she did?
Yeah, she made it to stage 2.
Nice.
Oh, what, less than a kilometre to go.
Almost to the top of Petite. Making
Nice.
the right-hand turn.
Yeah, she's going to get the upgrade and then descend again. That's,
Yeah, because she can just wait till you're done here in a minute, and she can hop on you and score another, at least
yeah, no,
probably 18 to probably about 20K by the time you're all the way to the top, I think, isn't it?
yeah.
I think I turned around at 5 point something that I totally climbed, and I'm at 20.5K right now.
Yeah. Yeah, so actually boring. I'd race on my rollers as well. So in September we'll be starting up the ZRL on Tuesday mornings. We'll probably be done around this time. Start about an hour and a half earlier than this. And on Thursdays we race the team time trials. We start about 4.25 hours later than this time right now. I don't know what time zone you're in. So. I guess it depends where you are, Aggie. Yay for Central. There's the top. 500 meters away.
Well, you kept climbing, and I just about reached the bottom.
Yeah, I know. Katie just said that she's almost to the bottom.
Yeah.
There we go. We can see the yellow finish banner up ahead. I bet it gives me a feather at the top.
Yeah, no, you want an arrow and you end up with a feather. I've ended up with 2 feathers and a truck on the way down.
I'll let Scotty eat it if I get a feather. I haven't ridden it all, Katie. I'm not going to get the spinner.
All right.
You want to go down again, Greg?
Actually, you know what? I will
Right.
end and come do that with you and just let it.
Yeah, just let it
I
coast
won't get
down.
any. I won't get any sweat drops, but I'll get
No.
the distance.
Right.
Let me know when you make the turn.
Yeah. I'm just coming up to the top now. I'll let you know when I'm on the descent. You started it. I'm going to bike swap first. Just made the top. No spinny thing. Alright, let's switch bikes.
I didn't get the.
I did get a feather.
So I still have to keep going on the Roubaix. It's not finished yet. So once I get the Athos done, I gotta hop back on the Roubaix.
Huh. Oh, you're on the SL8 right now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Going around the top.
Yeah. No, I'll just hop on you, and I'm gonna go and take a shower, and then I'll just come back and log out once before I leave for work.
Nearly there. Well, I really didn't feel like riding this morning, Katie, so I've done this. It's definitely a plus. Good thing Ufa was on it. I know he does this every Monday, so. Alright, coming up on the descent now, Greg. Just about to go under the banner. There we go, we're descending now.
Yep, I'm on it. All right. Well, I will chat with you later.
Alright, safe travels and have a good time.
Thank you. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.
Alright, later. I'm not sure, Aggie. I think it's about 17k thereabouts. Maybe a bit longer if you take the right turn into onto the Petit KOM. Did message Holly and let her know, but I haven't had a reply. Ah, interesting. Or on a bike, actually boring. I don't know that I'd want to do 80k on a bike. 80 kilometers an hour, I mean. About 10 minutes before I need to go and join a meeting. Oh, Katie, look, it's duck step time. Duck step for the descent. Whack. The quackers here. I'm surprised none of us are pulling away from each other. Bit spread out there. When I stop pedaling. I love how the cable car wires go around corners. Artistic, what's the word? Artistic license. An OTR dude riding with us now. Errol. Great transitions to the front. See what we get in this one. XP, yay. Another minute or so, I'm going to have to pull the stream down and get ready for my meeting. Starts in 3 minutes. Yeah, come catch up, Katie. Alright, I'm going to pull the stream down and get ready for my meeting. So I want to say thank you to everybody for joining us this morning. Much appreciated. I really didn't feel like riding today, and if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have done. So I appreciate it. You're welcome, Katie. Oh, that's pointed. There it is. And I know we've had duck step once, but we're going to have it again for the outro. So take care. Have a good Monday. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye, Finn.
Thank you.